looks like they're almost moving out. Go ahead.
Do you need lights on? So
I can see.
okay. Good. This is the fire. We just keep it up here on the
Okay.
mantle. And basically you do this. You open up these glass doors.
Okay.
The flue is right here. Right here.
Okay.
You-
It looks like a little lever.
Yeah, you flip it over to the side. That opens up the little vent that goes up the chimney, okay?
Okay. How often do you guys use your chimney, do you think? Or have you ever gotten it cleaned or anything like that?
Yeah, we're what?
Have you ever gotten it
We've
cleaned or
never
anything?
had a wood fire in here.
Okay.
No kind of fire that would build up any soot or anything.
Okay.
The flue is open right now. This is gas lock.
Oh, okay. So it just helps to.
It's just for ambiance. It's just, you know.
It makes
so-
the fire look like it's on top of it, though, right?
Right.
Like
Well,
it spreads
you
it
can
out.
turn it up higher. You can have the whole thing full of fire if you want to turn the gas up high enough.
And then there's the gas
But
key.
here's the deal. This is the gas thing, and then this is, make sure this works. Yeah. So you turn it on. You can hear it, but I don't turn it up too crazy. Slowly.
So you just slightly open it. Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, you can hear it. Don't let it go too long. There.
Whoa.
There
There you go. That's it.
That's it. Now,
So the more that you
that'll
turn
drive
the
you out of the
key.
room in a hurry.
Oh yeah, it's really hot already.
Yeah.
I can feel the heat.
And this is, I usually turn it down just enough that we can see it's on, you know. But like I say, it's for ambiance here.
That's so cool.
It'll
Like the rocks on the
circulate
bottom
heat.
even.
The,
Is that like puffy stuff or rocks?
this is lava rock.
Oh
It's,
wow.
it's like, you know what steel wool is?
Uh-huh. Oh.
This is like steel wool down here, but it's meant to look like coals. And then this is the other. The ash down there is lava rock crushed up.
Wow. I've never seen that before.
You really haven't? You're kidding. Anyway, they're pretty cool.
Wow.
I haven't built an actual fire in a long time because
So this is now.
it's too much work.
Oh yeah, it's so much work.
Yeah, so
That's funny.
I shut the screen.
So to turn it off, he just turned off that gas first.
Yeah. Now
So
this
it
is
just turned off by itself.
right. This is the draw. When it's going, I shut this.
Even
If
though
you
there's
had
no
a real-
cinders. There's no cinders because there's not real
No,
wood.
if it was
So-
real wood in there, you'd have this screen to keep them from popping out.
Hmm.
You know, once in a while one will pop out of the fireplace. But for this thing in here, it really doesn't have it. But I close it anyway, just out of habit.
just to be safe.
Well, I don't
Very
even
sure.
think it's a safety problem. It's just, but it gives the illusion that it's a barrier between you and the fire. Especially
So
if there was a
makes you
child
feel-
in the room.
yeah.
You know, I'd put it up just to be safe, but
But never close those doors, right? The glass
Oh,
doors.
you
it'll
can, yeah.
it'll turn off if you do, or
no,
it'll stay
because
on.
as long as the flue's open, it's venting up through the chimney.
Okay.
That's the little flap, you know, that closes at the chimney, and you can close it like that.
The connections to all the
Mm-hmm.
stuff,
You connect the backs of all these
all your
components
receivers.
to that, and actually you can take this out if you want to, but I don't want to right now. I don't want to chance messing it up. But that's
That's how it all connects.
when we had the house built. This is a sensor right here too. When we had the house built, we had one of the full-on cabinets that was exactly this size screen, and so we set it in. It fit here, and it went all the way up to here, both sides.
Okay.
So when that TV, it was the older type TV. This is a smart TV. So when we had that one in there,
So that one can do like internet capabilities and hook up to the Ethernet and all that,
this one can. If
Like
you
it
wanna
has-
hook up.
like to Netflix and stuff. You can
Oh,
play
yeah,
on
this
there.
had it all.
Okay, it already
Yeah.
has it all in there. You don't have to get
Yeah,
like
I
a
can
separate
show you
Roku device or something.
DVD player.
So if you had to get all of your own
I'll show.
components,
Well, she's videoing it.
I'm
This
videoing
is the
like
amplifier.
she needs an amplifier.
This is the
Dish.
dish hopper thing. This is the DVD player. This is a CD player. How many will this hold?
Which you
Did
don't
tell me,
need that
100?
if you
Oh,
don't
yeah, it's
want a
really
CD
big.
player.
Yeah.
But you need, some of them have both the CD player and the amplifier thing to put
Yeah,
video
some of it,
or
if you want to buy new
radio.
components, you can. Yeah.
I'm sure that one has radio on it too, right?
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them do.
Yeah.
So when
It's
you
got
turn
all.
it on,
This thing.
Great piece, great buy.
And I'm
see,
sure
it's connected to that one, but the rest of them are not connected anymore.
This is a fender for a deluxe Schwinn model bike. See, it's got
Let me-
two
let me
grooves
mess with
here
this a second.
because it went on a bike with a Springer front
I know,
end.
but right now-
So this was all probably what they call a B6, a Schwinn B6. And look at this.
So
is
it
what was
depends
cool
on
about it.
what
See how the bottom of the
amplifier
fender
you
is flat
buy.
together? That's actually the battery.
They'll all
tray
work a little bit
for the light.
differently.
So the only thing that's sitting on top is this piece, and the
You know what
battery
the thing
tray
is
is
for
built
test?
into the fender. You know, Schwinn did everything right. They overbuilt everything. I mean,
Woofer right there.
what about the back of it?
These
World War II.
are all hooked to those.
Wax castings of people who were injured in the war.
These castings are a brutal reminder of what American service
Well, I'm
was.
trying to listen.
I can hear it.
With Samuel Adams,
I can hear it.
we were always looking for the best hops. Adam owns 50,000 acres of hops in the world. These 16 are the best
For a
of
broader
the
range,
best.
and then the
That
woofer
can
down here
taste
for
your
the
middle
bass.
fruit hops.
And
Every
it's all
glass of Boston lager.
with the speakers in the TV as well.
That's nice. It works really well.
When you're sitting down there,
Yeah.
I have to climb up here to show them to you for just a second.
Why is it disconnected?
I'll explain. 1 second. Is that we have wind. Okay? When the wind blows, and it blows in the summer, in the spring and in the fall for a while. When it blows, there's a vent on top of the roof on all the houses that flaps.
Oh, so
can
it's
hear it.
noisy.
It's noisy. So our last house and this one too, Eileen had, when this house was built is actually when she had it done, it had to be all together for the home inspection. But this thing right here,
Okay, was
caps
sealed.
that off, you can't hear any noise.
Okay.
This pipe right here connects up to there. If you take that flap off, you can push it up in there and it connects. And this right here, actually I think the way it went was like this. The other
Oh.
way, because you can see this. Now this part right here,
So you can still use that range hood if you wanted to.
oh absolutely. This part right here, it's also taped off right here. But you put this, all the pieces are here. You put this on top of this and just
Oh,
It
so
just
that would
sits
be
on it.
really easy to change out and make it a
put this in
fancy
here.
range hood if you wanted.
and connect these up.
And just put the microwave somewhere else.
No, you just leave the microwave.
If you
What it
wanted
is,
to.
is the microwave fan works now. It fans out through here, the regular fan.
Right, you don't need that range hood really because you have the
Really,
microwave on the fan. But if you-
wanna hook it up, go
right.
ahead. But then in the summer, the spring and the fall, it'll drive you nuts if you don't like the little
I
flapping
see.
sound, and I don't. And she doesn't.
Alrighty, that makes sense then.
Here's the pieces, and it's exactly fit for this. It's shaped the same way as this is. It just fits in it. But it's taped as well.
See, that's not very common for most homes either, so that's
This thing
pretty
here?
cool. Yeah.
Well, let me show you what's kind of goofy about it.
Careful.
We have an oven right here
Okay.
with a microwave.
Oh wow,
No
so it
vent
could
at
have been
all.
right there.
So it's a range hood thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if someone wanted like a fancy range hood put there, they could.
Yeah.
Instead of having the microwave there, and then you could just have that microwave.
And then you hook it up, I guess.
I see. That's what happened. So you guys had a range hood there before, and she put a microwave there.
No, the house was built with
Oh.
this setup. She's a microwave
Oh.
queen, she calls herself. So we have a microwave there and a microwave
I
there,
see.
and she can
Okay.
fix dinner in about 11 minutes if we want to.
Well, that's a real woman for you right there. Cook it now, cook it fast. All right, okay. She's interested in the solar, on how you turn on the solar for the pool. Because there's both the pool solar heater and then there's the regular house solar, right? So how you work that to heat up the pool.
He does that automatically with our pool stuff. I'll show you how it works. This is the valve for it. When the weather starts warming up, usually about April, You just turn that valve, and it.
To the left.
Yeah, it's the only other way it can go. Loosen this up.
There's like a little tinier valve on top and then a
Oh, well.
bigger handle. See?
It's closed right now, and I don't.
And that's hooked up to the roof.
What it does is allows the water to go up when it comes in. It goes up to the solar heaters, which are on top of that right there. That,
And that's all you do?
And the roof.
And it.
And it comes down from here and goes right back into the pool, and that's what heats it up.
So do you have to turn on the pump of the pool too to make it regulate the water?
Yes, but
Okay.
Let me just show you here. I'll leave it alone to him to do.
Yeah,
Because
it's a
I
little
don't
bit-
do it, like I said.
He has
He-
the pool guy come
He
to
has
do
to
it.
do that, and he does. There's a switch right down here. One
Probably
side or the
underneath.
other.
I see it. It says on or off.
Where? Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, I see
Okay,
that
okay.
little switch
Yeah,
right
there-
there.
There's a little switch right now.
On the right side of it.
It's right there.
And it says on.
Okay. He turns that on in about April, and that starts warming up the pool. And this is how it goes. Look
And
at
you
these
put it on
controls here.
one or on two? Because I see that there's two.
I don't know. He just turns it on.
Okay. All right.
And if I
Fair
start
enough.
monkeying with it and put something wrong, it takes him a day or two to come over here
fix
and
it.
get around here and fix it again. Okay, this here, see all these things here? Mm-hmm. He's got it set so it comes on sometimes.
Oh, that's
during
how you
the
said
night
it.
and sometimes during the day. As it goes around this way, this switch will turn it on automatically when it gets to that time, midnight, and this one will turn it off at 2 in the morning. Then this one comes on at 4 and turns it off at 6. This one comes on at 8 and turns it off at 10. That's to
So
keep
the pump
any
will
cold
always
weather from
do.
freezing anything in the pipes. You don't want that damage.
They're
And
just
so
plastic.
Then in the summertime, when the weather starts getting warmer and he turns on the solar coils, then all he does is comes and resets these for the daytime.
To make it
You
so I
don't
can
want
talk.
you don't want it to go all day long, but he'll have it set to where it comes on and starts circulating when the sun gets warm enough in the morning to turn the water hotter. Start heating up the water. It'll come on and go off and come on. He'll set it in a totally different cycle. Instead of setting it like it is now to keep it from freezing at night, he'll set it to keep it to warm up the pool, and that happens.
See, then you just
And he does it.
Move
This
that
this
lever.
does that automatically.
to just turn it on whenever, right?
But now when you want to come out and use the spa, you can come out by yourself and turn it on like I just did, and then you turn this on.
And that's to turn on the bubbles. Does that make the bubbles?
This does. It's an extra pump. It's pumping extra water in the spa.
Oh, that's
And it's
super
also-
easy.
You can see it's active again. The water's moving around on the pool. And this is in the spa.
Oh, cool. That's.
And you can turn the spa on by itself,
Oh, wow.
just with the pool pumping this, and he sets the controls, and I'll show you how to do that. That's the one thing I do know how to do, set the controls so it stays just in the spa.
Okay.
If you're out here in the evening and you want to just be in the spa, you won't have to worry about turning on the rest of the pool. If you want to swim, you can turn it all on or leave it all off, it doesn't matter.
Whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Okay.
In the spa. This right here, I'm going to say, this is the pool. E for pool.
Okay.
This is just if you're using the pool.
Well, why does it say spa right here?
Don't pay attention to that one. This right here is pool.
Okay. And there's another.
All that means is these are the settings when you're just using the pool normally.
Okay.
If you want to come turn the spa on, then you turn this like this,
Everything's always turning to the right to turn it on.
and this is the spa setting. I'm going to put a little mark here, and I'm going to put S for spa, and this one over here, same thing.
So that both the pool and the spa, or just the spa?
This is just spa.
Okay.
It stops the water from going back into the pool because you don't want to be heating up the water and going into
Right.
the pool if you're not going to be using the pool.
Right.
You just want to use the spa. So this is the setting for about here. I'm going to say spa. Okay.
Okay.
So spa and spa, where it says S, when you're through with the spa, turn it back over to P and P.
Got
Don't
it.
have to worry about this one at all. And this over here is the heater. I'll show you how to work that.
This.
This is the heater. Okay. If I want to turn it on, I turn it right there.
There's a little switch.
I give it a minute, and this will come on. The pool temperature right now is set at 80 degrees.
It says 59.
No, that's the actual
That's the
temperature.
actual, and then that's
Pool
the set on top.
You've got it set for 80 degrees.
Oh shoot!
Now it's coming on because it's not up to 80 degrees yet.
Wow.
Now this will heat up the spa because I've got it turned to spa. If you want it to heat up the pool and the spa, you turn it to the other setting that I just had for pool.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Easy. It's a lot
And when-
easier than our pool was.
When it gets up to 80 degrees, you turn it off. I mean, you don't turn it off. It turns itself off. It won't let it go higher. than
It'll
that.
maintain.
So if I come out here at night, let's say to use the spa, I set the temperature on 102.
Oh, that's hot.
See it right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's 81 now, 82, 83, 84. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That I set that up to 102. That's how hot I want it to get when I'm in the spa at night, and it's just set on spa. So then when I'm through, if I want to set it back down to the pool temperature, I set it to that 80 degrees.
And you can see all the little levers and everything. Got it.
Now I turn when I'm through with the spa, I turn that back off, and I let that keep going for a few minutes.
So it can
So it circulates water in there, so it cools it off.
and it goes
You
all
don't
through the
want it to
pipes.
Stop with all that hot water in there.
Yeah.
So run the water through there for a few minutes, or whatever, not very long, because I didn't heat it very long. And then I can go over here and turn it off. This is the spa. This is the pool. Now it's going to come on anyway in a few hours at night.
So you don't need to turn that level on all the time if it's already set like that. That's
Yeah.
just if you want to set it on like
Actually-
at the moment.
I never touch any of this. Most people, if they try to do their pools themselves, if you're gone for a few days and not paying attention to the chlorine level or anything, you'll come back and you'll notice algae in some
In
of
the
the
pool.
areas. I'd rather not have that nightmare. I've had it before at another house, and so I don't want to do that again. So I pay this guy to come over and take care of it. I never
There you
have
go.
To worry about it. He empties the. If I take care of it myself, I got to empty this filter here from any dust or anything, flex, sand, whatever. He does it for me. I never have to even think about it.
And he will leave his number for you, so his business card and everything,
Yeah.
he's gonna leave it.
And I've actually got a little instruction. Right here is one lid. Right here where my foot is. There's a lid in there about this far under the ground.
Okay, there's the front door, and then he's over here to the right.
This far under the ground. Right here, there's another lid. Same distance under the ground.
Under the
One
rocks.
is the solids tank.
Okay,
The other one is the liquids tank.
so it
'Cause
just
as
filters.
The solid ones break down everything, turns into liquid and goes. It overflows a little thing, a gate like, and goes into the wet tank.
Okay.
So when they pumped it last week, they took out everything in the solids, everything in this, and then they sent a camera down into the pipes where the liquids go, and then they leach out into the soil.
Okay.
Show you where that is. I know she was concerned about whether it went under the driveway. It does not.
Just the pipes do, right?
Right. Those are the tanks back there.
Okay.
See this?
Over here.
This is they were saying.
And it's marked on the concrete as well.
Actually, you can see it here. They find it. Takes them about 1 minute to find it. They know right where it is. They had a white dot painted there, but you
I
don't
can
have
see
to
it
worry
was.
about this.
Yeah, so there's
She
the
never
front
has to
door.
worry about it. Just with Patricia, she will have to have this checked about every 10 years.
Maybe if that.
If that. With only
Take
one or
care
two
of it.
people living here, yeah. The guy told me, he said, it looked like you'd hardly ever used it.
Really?
And my wife and I have lived here for 15 years. Well, we had it pumped about 6 years ago, but in 6 years, he said, it looked like you'd hardly ever used it.
Wow.
So that's how good they are. And he says it's all sand under there, so it leaches.
Do
quickly.
you dump anything down the sink to like raw meat or anything
No.
like that?
You can put veggie stuff. You know, we have a garbage disposal, and it empties into the same place.
Okay.
But that's all organic material, and it just
Mm-hmm.
bacteria just breaks it down.
Okay. All
So,
right.
yeah.
It all grows
The guy
bacteria.
that comes out to do the septic tank, it took him and his partner like.
So I'll show you
wasn't
where it
even
is.
15 minutes, and they were already showing me where the tank lids were.
Where he is, like by the staircase. So say you were coming outside, it would be on your left. If you were coming and you were facing the street, that's where it is over there
You want me to point it out?
before that tree. Yeah. I'm hoping that she can tell from my video of where it is. Well, here's the front door. And then here's the left of the front door if I'm coming out.
I think it comes out of the house from over there somewhere. See where I've got those rocks piled up?
Mm-hmm.
It comes out of the house there, straight line, pretty much to the first lid, which is right here. I think this is it. This isn't the lid, this is just a rock that I marked it with. But the first lid's coming out here.
So you marked it with a big flat rock.
Yeah. Under here are the two lids. And those guys that came out were not the same company that I had last time, and they knew right where they were. Because
Okay.
they look and they say, oh, here's how they build them. And it comes out at a slight angle, and then the angle goes right down there, under the ground, pretty deep actually, is where the leach
The tank
lines
is and
are.
everything. Mm-hmm.
I've never had a bubble out of it. Never had any trouble or anything. When I first built this wall, it came and curved over here and came around, so it was covering up one of the lids. So we had to take it apart, and when I rebuilt it here, I just moved it out, starting right here. I just changed the direction of it slightly so it went around that lid.
Oh, there you
didn't have
go.
to worry about it.